she bought it for really cheap. The numbers look super juicy, like even better than Cornwall. However, she got robbed twice. So
Like robbed?
so,
Please explain.
So, but this all sounds horrible, right? This all sounds horrible being a landlord in this province, if not this country. So why here? I know you find stuff that works and makes money, but 4 hours away, I mean, you may as well take a flight somewhere, because that's not like, okay, I'm just going to Cornwall now. I got to go deal with something, right?
yeah.
Like that's a whole plan now to get to Cornwall to deal with something. So why not Calgary, or why not Saskatchewan, which we've had on the radar for years here, and we've done nothing.
Missing
We could have been
opportunities.
billionaires already in Saskatchewan.
Cornfields.
But why Cornwall and not somewhere else? Where they're more favorable. Forget about Saskatchewan.
Let her talk, Darryl. Let her talk.
No, but hold on.
Ask
Like,
questions
why
and then
not
cut her off.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to make a point. Why not in the States where it's more favorable, or somewhere where the laws are more favorable to landlords?
I love your question, Darryl, because I've explored the States. I've explored Edmonton, right? So when it comes down to it is knowing your market, knowing the connections in that market to continually to get deals, double down, finding the value, and having a power team, right? So I can go anywhere. I can go to Barcelona. I can go to Vietnam and invest and be like, oh, this is so cheap. Cash flow is amazing. My friend, I'll give you an example, okay? My friend recently did a flip in Detroit, okay? My best friend. And I'm like, why don't you just throw your money in Cornwall? I have a power team. I've done this 13 times. Like, we can do this in our sleep. We know the formula. Like, whether even if it's interest rates or loan to value, anything adjusting in that we cannot control, we are still profitable. It's very safe. Even though the LTV is a concern, we have a formula, we have a tenant profile that works for us. And the delinquency is like less than 10%. So throw your money at us. She's like, no, I'm going to go to Detroit. I'm going to, go to this brand new market that it's cash flowing. There's so many deals. So she ended up flipping a property, and she bought it for really cheap. The numbers look super juicy, like even better than Cornwall. However, she got robbed twice. So
like robbed? Please explain.
So
in my head, I'm thinking gun point at
she's
like at the
obviously
convenience
long distance investing. You find a property in Detroit, and numbers look juicy, everything looks good. Obviously, the lenders are very lenient. They fund all the money for you. Everything's going great. She finally got her GC in. They finalized she paid for it. They finished the renovations, about to get the inspector to come out to release the funds from the lender. She's like, oh, my water heater, my furnace, all the appliances, my tiles, they're all missing. My electrical's been pulled out. I'm like, holy crap.
It's Detroit. Didn't she know? Hasn't she watched the movies?
She took the investor course, one of those like coaching investor course. Let's invest, guys. Let's go. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, cool. So 3 weeks later, I call her. I'm like, hey, what's going on? What's going on with the robbery? She's like, oh yeah, we got another GC in, because the first GC ran off. I took the money and left. Second GC comes in and trying to fix the little, finishes, right? The 10% that's left. And she's like, we got robbed again.
Oh my God.
And she's like, the place is super great. I'm like, what about the neighborhood? Did you not vet the neighborhood? She's like, no, I thought it looked good. I'm like,
it's the GC. It's the GC.
If the GC set that up for sure, he did.
Stealing everything.
So,
he's bringing it there and then stealing it and then bringing it back.
So Darryl, to answer your question, the example is that, yes, you can have all these amazing, the numbers look good, the lenders are amazing, it's fast, and but then at the end of the day, you don't have a power team. If you don't have somebody you trust that can execute the project, they can run off your money or rob you in her case. So you know what I mean? So that's another example of like having a power team. It's so important.
Like, comment, and subscribe if you got anything from one of these clips. And if you want to see some more, press something on the screen here. Boom.
That was good.
That was good. I like that. That was good.